The prior footage was me taking out the motor mount and how you get the rear motor. We're actually doing the rear motor mount on this Honda J Series V6. How you take it out is right from here, from the driver's side area right here. There's some hoses you can move out of the way. If you really need to, there's some coolant lines that go to the heater core. They can move out of the way. But so that's how you pull it out, the old one. You also have to remove this side motor mount right here to get clearance to get the engine up high enough. And then I loosened up the front one. I just took out the bolt, the front bolt, which is right there, which allowed me to get everything up and out. Okay, so one thing I wanted to show you guys that nobody's talking about is the fact that you actually have to jack the car up from a different spot. The critical thing I want to share with you guys is that you have to jack the motor from a specific spot to get the new motor mount to fit and clear. So I was trying to jack the vehicle up, or not jack the vehicle up, jack the engine up a little bit to get clearance to fit in the new motor mount from the oil pan. I put a little piece of wood on the jack and then try to, jack it up from here, but it never gave me enough clearance. So what I ended up doing is getting a 2x4. Hopefully you guys can see this. And then I put it onto the motor mount itself, or actually the stem that the motor mount connects to. Let me see if I can get a flashlight here. Right up there, you have a bracket that goes to the engine, to the side of the block, and that mount is what connects to the motor mount. So I actually had to jack the engine up from that mount, from the bottom of the mount that connects to the motor mount, and that's how I got enough clearance to get in there and fit in the new rear motor mount. So once I got that up high enough, I went in and there's 4 bolts that hold the new motor mount in, and I put 2 of them in so that it would actually stay in place. And I got to lower it down a little bit and make sure everything lines up. But that is how you guys get enough clearance to put the new motor mount in, the rear motor mount, I should say. The front one is easy compared to this. So hopefully that makes sense. It'll actually make more sense when you guys get in there. But I'll bring in an after shot after I lower the engine down and show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's what I had to do. I had to get I don't know, maybe that's a foot. That 2x4 is about a foot long. And then jack it up from there to get enough clearance to clear the new motor mount. So let me bring it down, line everything up, and I'll show you exactly where I had to put that piece of wood. Got the motor mount back up in place. So I recommend highly, you know what, you actually have to have it. You have to have a ratcheting 14mm. Just go on Amazon. I'll actually put one down in the description below, but get yourself a 14mm ratcheting gear wrench. Okay, so I'm going to drop this down, and the tricky part is to get the main bolt that goes to the bracket and through the motor mount. That's a 14mm, and you have to kind of move this up and down, move it around, jimmy a little bit to get the bolt, to get the motor mount, and then the bracket to line up correctly. But once you have it, it's easy from there, and then you use your ratcheting 14mm to tighten the bolt down, So let me show you exactly where I put the piece of wood here. Get that out of the way. And I placed it, focus here, I put it right there. Right there is where I put the piece of wood. Right above there is the motor mount, and it's all in place. This one actually did not have a hydraulic line. So to do this, I loosened up the front motor mount. I just took the main bolt out. That goes to the bracket in the motor mount, and then I took the passenger side motor mount out as well. But I jacked up the vehicle right there with the 2x4 and my floor jack to get enough room to sneak the new rear motor mount in. So there you go, guys.